Oh, I got 12 minutes. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And this video I want to talk about fear and overcoming fear. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Amber Turner and I am the author of You Choose Your Outfit. And subscribe. I'm just like all over the place. Subscribe and like this video. I do videos on business life and everything in between. And so in this video I want to talk about, I'm doing a really bad job at this. So in this video, I want to talk about overcoming fear. And I think that, well, I pretty much know that fear really, stops a lot of people from living in their greatness, pursuing their passions, and doing what they love to do. And my first book that I ever wrote was about me really overcoming fear and how hard it was. And it's hard for a lot of people. And I wanted to talk about, I just got off a call with a client, and fear obviously comes up, as far as like pursuing their passion and things like that. One of my favorite quotes is, everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. It's something like that. I'm so paraphrasing, but it's true. Because I think that a lot of times we let fear stop us from letting our light shine and pursuing what we love and doing things that bring us passion and bring us joy and all those things. And I think that it's important to really like take a deep dive into, why are we fearful? That was one of the things I had to do in my life. I always knew that I wanted to help people in some sort of way. I didn't know exactly what the avenue would be and things like that. I actually was going to talk about subliminals in this video, but now I'm talking about fear. That's just how it works. But fear, yes. And how it's hard. And I know for me, I had to think, I'm like, I'm not going to do this because I'm fearful. But why? Because at the end of your life, will those things that are causing you fear at this moment, will they be that important? But the fact is, at the end of your life, the fact that you didn't pursue, your dreams and the things that bring you joy and all that kind of stuff, that will matter. The fact that you didn't pursue that will matter. The fact is, a lot of times, especially when it comes to fear and moving in our passion, like what's stopping us is judgment, what other people think, But then you think about it, it's like, why does that matter? For me, it's my life. I always say, we listen to other people when it comes to our life, but at the end of the day, those other people that are saying that what you should and shouldn't do, they don't have to feel the feelings that you feel. They don't have to contend with not the regret at the end of your life if you don't take the chance and bet on yourself. They don't have to do any of that. You have to feel those feelings. You have to contend with those decisions. No one else. So why would you put that much stock into what other people think? That's where you really have to, I feel, come back to your heart. And I always say this in like every video, but it's true. You really have to come back to your heart and say, what am I feeling right now? Is it fear because of what other people think? But they don't have to feel the feeling of not being happy or not being fulfilled. I do. So why am I putting that much stock into what other people think? And why am I putting my life in the hands of someone that doesn't have to, feel the feelings that I'm feeling? Why am I putting my life in someone else's hands? Because that's essentially what you're doing. And so I also read, oh, my phone is ringing. I also wrote The Fearless Muscle, which is a children's book actually, and how, you know, overcoming fear is like a muscle. You just continue to do it. And so I always say, just do things in your life, like little things, every once in a while, that's going to help you exercise that muscle. Because if in fact you have like a really terrible fear of living in your passion and doing what you love to do, what brings you joy, living in your greatness, perhaps start there. Start with little things. You know, I did a thing on my Instagram where I was like doing things that were fearful. I don't know what I called it, like things that were out of the norm on my Instagram, like every day for I don't know how long I did it. Like I ate a cricket and all sorts of things. But I mean, that's a great way. I'm not saying to eat a cricket, but I'm saying doing little things like that is a great way to really like stretch yourself, get outside your comfort zone, start exercising that muscle of fear, because it's important. Your life is important. You know, living in your passion is important, not just for you, but for everyone else. Your family, your friends, this whole planet, really. Because if you think about it, if everyone lived in their passion and they did things that brought them joy, how would this earth look like? How would this world look if we all did the things that brought us joy? We overcame that fear of rejection. We overcame the fear of failure, and we went for it, because you only got one shot at this. And we went for it, and we even if we failed and we tried again and we succeeded, and even if we failed and we're still pursuing the thing that brings us joy, you know, I always say road rage wouldn't exist. It probably wouldn't. It probably wouldn't. So, it's important that you do. It's important. And I think that, you know, it's not easy. I mean, we all contend with fear. I mean, even I do things that is exercising that muscle of overcoming fear, but I still get scared. I still have fear, but that's never going to go away. You know, you got to move past it. You got to move through that. And like the quote says, on the other side is everything that you ever wanted. And so I encourage you, if something is stopping you, fear of rejection, think about that fear of rejection. What, will you die? But think, like, I mean, honestly, like that's how I look at it. I mean, that sounds harsh and morbid, but that's how I look at my life, because I've done a lot of scary things and I'm like, I'm still living. You know what I mean? Like, your life goes on. Even if something, you know, you fail, life still goes on. You have another opportunity, and it's just a redirection. It's just feedback. It's feedback. That's all it is. It's feedback on, okay, maybe I need to hone in on my skills a little bit better. Maybe I need to go down this path versus this path. Or I thought I liked that and I really don't. I tried it and I don't like it. That's happened too. So it's important that you do so. And I encourage you at any moment, you know, whatever it is, just do things that work that muscle. Okay, my phone's about to die. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I just wanted to share that real quick. Someone's outside of my house and I gotta tend to that. Anyways, hey, this is raw, unedited. Anyways, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will check you in the next video. Peace. Peace.